are STS.
And my name is Juna.
I'm Elena.
I'm Amelia.
And I'm Helen.
And this presentation on the screen is a short presentation we made. First of all, we went to an animal shelter to volunteer in Hwasong. And this is playing with the dogs.
We trained the dogs to come when we call them by their names. And we stopped them from fighting with other dogs.
Okay, my topic in this issue is what is the problem, and stray animals, they are not under care, and then they don't have a proper home to live in, so food is one of the most greatest problems to them because they don't get care and more food normally like other pets do at homes. And another one is climate change. And these days global warming and these things are growing, so climate mostly rapidly changes sometimes, so those rapid changes can make stress for diseases for pets also because they're more sensitive than us. And stress, as I told you, climate can give them stress, and most stray animals, they were under care and had a proper home, but then they got lost or their owners just kicked them out of the house. And the last one we thought of was vehicles, because many people these days ride cars, and stray animals also live on streets and highways, and they just roam around, and they are not as smart as us, even though they're more sensitive. So people who drive cars can accidentally hit the stray animals that just roam around on the streets. And this page is about increasing amount of deaths. There was some scientists figured out that by researching and surveying that 300 to 400 stray animals die a year on streets. And recently in 2008, Miami, USA, 2,000 stray animals were slaughtered because there was no space in the animal shelter, because there was too many stray animals. And something to tell is, even though stray animals, they go to an animal shelter and get care, they don't always live forever in the animal shelters. And if there's no space, the animal that was oldest in the animal shelter gets killed eventually.
I'm here to talk about solutions how to help stray animals. The first one is, if you find a stray on the street and they look quite friendly, that they won't bite or scratch you, you can give them food and some water because they're hungry and thirsty almost all of the day. And the second solution is, you can call the animal shelter. They will take the stray and check it if it's healthy, and they put it up for adoption. And normal people like you can adopt the stray. And the third solution, last but not least, is you can adopt a stray animal from an animal shelter yourself. This will help the shelter and the stray, because in a month, if nobody adopts it, then it gets killed, just like Juha said.
I'm here to talk about some IB learner profiles that we've been using during the exhibition unit. First of all, we used enthusiasm by wanting to volunteer all together in an animal shelter without any bickering or disagreeing. Secondly, we chose thinkers because we had to think and understand about our issue. Lastly, we chose knowledgeable because we had to understand and know a lot, so we researched about the issue.
The reason why we chose this topic is because we care about animals that were suffering outside. We also love the animals because about 80% of stray animals are dying. We want to spread awareness to other people so they could help and adopt animals that were suffered outside.
This is our timeline, and first we had to identify our mentors, and our mentor was Mr. Delos, and we thank him a lot for what he did and how he helped us.
And currently, he's being the soccer coach in the high school.
Then we had to think of issues that our group agrees on and that we like, and we decided we were going to focus on stray animals. Then we had to begin our research so that we know a lot about strays that are living out on streets. And then we had to set our goals, like when we begin our action and how we do it. And then we had to write our proposal for the action. And then we did our action, which was volunteering at the animal shelter, making a video and a speech in chapel. And then we had to rehearse for the exhibition night a lot of times so that we would master it. And then today's the exhibition.
Too cold, too hot, too tired to run, too much to stand the hot, dry sun, or to stand the freezing cold. In my bed, it hurts to feel the icing mold. Running away from big metal monsters. Whatever they are, it hurts to see. They killed my friends, and then it's me. Now I'm alone, without a home. No nature, no food, no nothing anymore. Please feel some pity to the ones that